Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to discuss about Autodesk Revit software. So Revit software is basically for 3D modeling, and apart from 3D modeling, it also have n number of features in software. Like you can add cost, we can add material details, we can do rendering. So Revit is a basically software just part for BIM. BIM is nothing but building information modeling. So we'll be talking about BIM in further videos. So let's discuss how to start with Autodesk Revit. So this video will be helpful for beginners who are working on the Autodesk Revit part. So coming to the software versions, latest version is available in the Autodesk website. Is Revit 2025 version is available. Presently, I'm working on 2023 version. So when you open a Revit software, you might be having recent files. So we can see over here what are the recent files or models you have done, and you may have the families which you create part. And on the left side, you can see the models and open, new, again family, open, new. Two options are available. So when you start with the Revit, basically you need to start with a new file. The moment you open new, it asks you for template. So what is basically a template? A template is nothing but a platform, what all features you need. Suppose if I'm a mechanical engineer, so I want some mechanical components to work with my models. So that is called templates. If you are electrical engineers, then you want some electrical components in your models. So that kind of features is available in templates. So when you talk about construction architectural templates, so related to building models, walls, types of walls, or kind of flooring, types of floors. So these kind of components are available in templates. So before you start with Revit, you should be aware about what kind of templates that you are going to work. So over here in 2023 version, you might be seeing a construction template, architectural template, structural template, mechanical templates, and system template, electrical and plumbing templates. So Revit has given very clear-cut template versions. So if you are working in architectural templates, you can't add some mechanical components. So you should be very clear in the templates when you start a model. So which templates you are going to work. So according to that, you need to choose the templates. Okay, so let's start with the basic model, how to make a 3D modeling. So let's go with the architectural template. So select architectural templates. So here, if you are having existing project templates, you can use the existing project templates. Since I'm starting with the new, so I'm going for new projects, click OK. So once you open the software, it get ready and it shows three various options, that is called project browser and your property windows and working area. So yes, so now if you see on the screen, you can see that properties, this is called property areas. So where we can add a material properties or modify the material properties, all these things we can do it. So over here is called project browser. So which level you are currently working. So level 1, level 2 or ceiling level or 3D models you are doing. So all this can be seen here. So it also covers schedules, it also have legends and elevation part and family grouping, all things is available here. So when you use this software slowly, you will be exploring more about these options. Okay, so let's go for level 0 because we start with our level 0. And over on the top tab, let me explain one by one over here. So the first tab you can see as normal, that is called file. So where you can use open a file or open a projects and save, and different types of formats are there. So how to save your projects and how to export your projects also. So these are the various options are available in Revit. Okay, so let's go back and let's see about architecture. So in architecture tab, so the top bottoms are called tab buttons. So architecture tab, structure tab, and steel tabs. So in architecture tab, if you are going to model a 3D part, so we go for architecture, and here you can see walls, door, windows, and apart from that you can also see roofing, ceilings and floors, and extra things which you have components. So what is called components? So components is nothing but you want to do your own design, or you want to create some model, or you want to place some objects. Like example, existing furniture is there, I want to place that furniture in my room. So I can download or I can use this component. So place a component in your part of projects. Then we also have some columns, architectural columns, structural columns are available here. And curtains and grids, mullions is nothing but for glass windows. So when you go creating a glass windows or a glazings, so then we need to use this mullions and curtains. Then you are aware about railings. So when handrails need to be given in a parapet wall or in ramp area, then we can go for railings. Then similarly you have ramp, you also have staircase, and text, you can have a text line, you can group the objects, and this is for room tags. So especially when I come to this part, I'll explain you that is called room tags. Then you want to create some opening in your walls or in your roofing, then we can go for shaft, that is called shaft, and dormer windows, wall cut, vertical wall cuts, we can use this. And then this is called grid. As you see in Autodesk, we can create the same way, or in AutoCAD the same way we can create a grids over here. So advantage of this grid is you can place the walls and later on you can draw the grids, or vice versa, you can draw the grids and then you can place the walls. So I'll show you two samples right now. Okay, so next you should know about this called work plane. So work plane is basically used when you are doing a massing or you're working in any elevation or section part, then we need to set the work plane. So these are the things. And similarly reference plane, when you're drawing some slope area or any kind of part, then reference plane can be drawn and then we can draw the structures. And over here also we can see in structures, that is called beam, column, walls, truss, again connections are there, and rebar parts are there. So these are some structural components when you deal with the reinforcement detailings. And when you go for steel, again you can see some connections, then bolts, nuts, then cut, all these other things are available. And precast, you can know for precast walls, precast doors, or any kind of components, RCC components that we can use here. And system here, system is basically related with MEP. MEP is called as mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. So if you want to relate with mechanical components, then we can go for a mechanical equipment like AC, duct, or any kind of ventilations or fans that are available here. If you're dealing with electrical components like wires, circuits, or conduct, or any kind of electrical components, devices, switch, then we have over here. Similarly for plumbing, so when you go for plumbing, so pipes, connecting of pipes or sprinklers, fire systems, so this is related with the system tab. So when you go for system tab, these are available over here. So in further videos, we'll be discussing all this one by components. Right. So similarly in Autodesk AutoCAD, you saw insert tab. So here also the Revit has provided you insert tab, that is for Revit link or IFC files or a link or topography or any kind of CAD files we can do. And also we can use cloud models and also import and link these map files over here. Then annotate is for dimensions, name, tags. So these kind of things which are available in annotate. Analyze, when you go for some structural analysis, robotic structural analysis is there. So when you want to shift the model to robotic structural analysis, then we can do the model here and we can do the analysis, and then further the designs will be carried out in robotic structural analysis. Right. And massing and site is a special topic. So massing, I already said, you want to create a user design like pergolas or front elevations. You want to create a unique design in your model, then we can go for model in designs. So massing is used for that. Then site components, especially for parking area or topography marking. So these are available in this particular tab. So collaborate is to work with your colleagues, or you want to share your file, you want to monitor the progress of your work, or you want to share some worksheets or any tab. That way you can go for collaborative tab. Then we also have view options, which you are seeing a 3D view or a sectional view, plan views, elevations. So all these control buttons are here in view tab. Then also we should know about manage. So manage is basically used for property controls. So when you're dealing with property or paint modifications, then we have a part called materials. Over here you can work with the various properties, and we can also add n number of properties here from other sources. And basically this is the most important point when you start with the Revit, that is called units. So we want to fix the units over here. Then further that add-ins is there, then modify components, or you want to edit a wall, then we can call for modify. Okay, So let's begin with the simple part. So first of all, go to manage and fix your units. So once you click on the units button, so here you can see the area, distance and length. So which units you are going to work. So it's in millimeter. So if you want to in feet or you want to change in meters, you can control over here. So presently I'm going to take it in feet, then click OK. Right, just please go ahead with OK. Now your units is in feet. Okay, let's make a small model and I'll show you how it is useful for making further part of designs. Okay, so once you're done with the units, the second step is go for elevations. So go for elevation part. Over elevation you can see east, north, south. Just double click any one of it. So now you can click the level 1 and you can see the distance that is called 13 feet. So it's showing 13.123. So you want to modify this as 10 feet. You can enter at 10. So it shows now 10 feet wall. So you can check, cross check. If you want to change the units, you can change again. You want to make it in millimeters, meters. So if I go for meters, automatically it will show in meters. Now see 3.048 meters. So like this you can control the units when you work with Revit. Right, so let's begin with simple. You can drag, okay, and you can also lock these features. When you click it, you can lock this. So now you can see the level 1 can be moved, but level 0 is at the bottom. So you can use this option by fixing and locking options. Right, so you can rename this level, name, floor, first floor, ground floor, whatever it is, you can modify it later on. So once you're done with the height, so let's go to level 0. So now you can see here, you need to read here level 0. So go to architecture tab, you can go for wall. Now what I'm going to make is just a square kind of wall, and I'm going to place a simple window and wall for you. Right, so let's start with that. Go to wall, just click on architecture. So here you can see different types of walls are there. Architecture walls, structural walls, wall by face and sweep and revels. So any cutting you need or any kind of profiles you need, we can use by sweep and revels. So let's start with the basic part, that is called architecture wall. So once you click on architecture wall, here in the properties you can see very clearly different types of walls are available. Just click on it, you can see n number of walls are visible there. So you can select the desired wall which you want to draw. So I'm just going to write this brick wall. So BWK is called brick wall. So exterior, so wall exterior 215, that is in mm. So brick wall, click on it. Now by default this is a size. So you want to change the thickness of wall or any kind of material, then click on edit type, go to here is the option called structure. So click on it, then you can change the thickness. So it's showing now 0.215 in meters. So I want it in 0.230, so 230 mm. So I'm writing in meter 0.230, and sample height is going to be 3 meter height. So always the wall is going to be 3 meter height. And now if you observe here very clearly, resistance and thermal mass is available here. So by default the Revit is providing you some material property. So we can later on modify, or you can introduce your new material properties in Revit also. Right, so let's go ahead. So it is exterior wall. So there is no interior walls right now. We are just going to construct only exterior wall. Click OK. Now right, apply, then click OK. Now immediately you can see modify place of wall. So according to height or depth, and also you have two options, unconnected length or level 1. So when you draw the wall from level 0, you want to reach to level 1. So how you want to connect the wall? So I want to connect the walls to level 1. Automatically the height get freezed, right? So because our height is 3 meter. Next part which you want to understand is either you want to draw the wall from center line to center line, or exterior face to exterior face, or interior to exterior. So various options are there, you can see here. So finish face, exterior face, core, center wall or center wall. So these are the options is available in Revit. So if I click this first option, then there is a called chaining. You want to draw a continuity of walls, that is called chain. So no offset is there. So right now we are going to draw it. So click on it. Now you can see easily the walls is started drawing here. So it's 10.4 meter, 5.6 meter. So I want a wall at least 3.5 meter. I can type directly, then you can see the wall has created. Now again here I want to create a 2.5 meter, then again I create 3.5. You can see how I'm easily it is doing. So now I'm going to connect it here. So you can zoom it using a scroll button. If you click here, automatically the wall is ready now. Automatically the walls are ready right now. So now you can see this in 3D over here in the browser tab. Just plus part, then you can see 3D view. Double click. Now you can see the 3D view is ready. So you can see the wall is ready now. Got it? So how easy it is. So now if you want to add walls or doors and windows, so similarly you can see the doors and windows options are there. At present I'm going to take some default doors which is available. Single flush door I'm going to take. So which side you want to open, inward or outward, we can fix it. Then you want to draw the windows, so select on the window. Types of windows are available, and also you can load from families, right? So we can load from families. Variety of walls are available. Okay, so let's go for a simple window. I'm just going to place a window here. Now done. Now you can check it in 3D. So very easy. So you can use orbit as you see in AutoCAD. So same way you can have an orbit and you can rotate the models, right? So you can see easily the windows and doors are available. Got it? Now let's draw the floor. So go to level 0 again, go to architecture. Now we are going to draw the floor. So architectural floor. What type of floor you need? Again, as I said, there are variety of properties. So go for basic generic flow. So you can go for generic flows. So concrete, then you can edit this material. Go to edit. What thickness of concrete you need? What is the thickness of slab? All this thing you can go ahead. So I'm going to take 115. So if you don't have any materials metal, you can delete it. So just a concrete base, I'm going to take 115 mm slab. Okay, click OK. Then again OK. Now here is the option. So to draw the floors and roof. So if you have an option here, you can see very clearly. So there are option called line, pick line option. So we basically use a line, pick line, and also rectangle box. So directly you can draw a rectangle box and you can do it, or you can use pick line. So I'll show you one by one. If you use pick line, you can see the blue color lines. So those lines, outer extended boundaries will be selected. Now see, I selected the outer line. So this is selected. Now just place the floor. So you can check now the flooring is ready. So now you can see the flooring is ready. Okay. So similar way we are going to draw for roof. We are going to draw for roof. Go to level 0. Now when you draw a roof, this is going to go for level 1 because height is 3 meter. After 3 meter height, we are going to draw the roof, right? So once you click on the roof, again it asks you which type. Or now you can see you have created roof. You would like to move to level 1. Yes, we want to move after 3 meter height. Yes. Now over here you can see some defined slope. So what happens if you are giving a defined slope? That is nothing but pitched roof. You get a pitched kind of roofs you will be getting. Again here you can go for some basic or generic part. You can edit similarly the thickness of roof slab. So untick this part. So if you're not ticking this, I'll show you both now. So I'm not unticking this part. I'm just going to draw the roof using a pick line, same. Now see, you can see as a kind of a slope, 30-degree slope is provided everywhere. You can see a small mark on the third side. Now when you click OK, now you can see the roof as a sloped roof, a kind of a pitched. You can see this kind of roof. Okay. So what happens if you untick that part? So if you untick, if I go for undo, now we can undo usually. Now over here you can cancel it. Again you can draw again, right? So let's go to level 0, then roof, then again go for it. Yes. Now I'm just going to go for generic again, untick this part. So I'm just going to untick, then I'm just going to draw pick. Now you can see that slope value is not there. You will see that slope identification is not there. That means what? It's going to be a flat roof, right? Now see, we'll get a flat roof. We'll get a flat roof. This is how you want to start the modeling. So slowly when you have a plan, so we start with modeling, we make a first floor, then we make a repetition of second floor. Suppose you want to make the repetition, then we can draw the floor, then we can draw the roof. You can repeat for n number of levels. So let me add similar way. I'll go to the part. So this is one model I have done. Let's go for some other model. So let me extend it. Now I want n number of floors, like 4 floors I need. So how to add the levels in Revit? So in order to add a Revit, so just right click, there is an option called create similar. Select on create similar, then you can give the offset height. So how much meter height you want? 3 meter height I need. Again, here is the option called pick line. So just let's select this line, so you can see the offset dotted lines will be visible, right? So level 2, level 3, then level 4. So this many height floors I have added. So I added 1, 2, 3 levels. Okay. So now I'm going to level 0 again. I'm just going to draw a sketch again quickly. So we'll go for rectangle. Okay. So roughly I'm taking a size. Then I'm going to add window. Okay. Then I'm going to add door. Then I'm going to add the floors. Okay, done. Next, I'm going to add roof. But before adding roof, I'm going to replicate this part to n number of levels. So now what I'm going to do? So I'm going to move this model to n number of floors. So I'm just going to move this to n number of floors. You can change the view. If you feel difficulty, you can see the views. So different views are there, right? So you can change the views and you can select this model. Now what I'm going to do, select everything. Only this model is selected. Now if you select everything like this box selection, every part is selected, level is also selected. So we should be very careful when you do this selection, because when you replicate, a level also get replicated. So that makes you a model wrong. So how to remove this kind of errors in Revit is, so it's easy. Just select everything as you do. Here is an option called filter. So just click on the filter option and you just unclick this level, untick this part. Just untick this level. So now you can check there, that particular model, we have one door, we have one floor, and we have 4 walls, and we have 4 windows, right? So yes, click OK. Now just go here. Here is an option called copy. You can use Ctrl Z also. So go for copy. Now immediately once you click on copy, you can see the paste button. So immediately you can see paste clipboard, selected levels, same place, or what we want to do it. So I'm just going to use the selected levels. So once you go for selected level, which level I want to place. Now we are already in level 1. I need level 2, level 3, and level 4. So I need to go for level 1, 2, 3. So I'm just going to select 1, 2, 3. Now see the screen, right? Now you can see it has been replicated. Now if you want to draw the roof, so you can go for level 4. Now level 4, you want to see this model visibility. So how to see that model floor plan? So here is an option called grid visibility, and also for down this, now the properties comes. So here you need to be option view range. So extends view range, go for unlimited levels, apply. So now you can see unlimited levels. Now you can draw the roof. So go for roof. Now the question is which level it will be selected. So that you need to be very careful. It will be in level 1 or level 4. So in order to check that, you have to see in the properties again what is your base level. So your base level is now 4 because we are currently in level of 4. So base level is 4 now. So the slab is going to come here only. Click apply. Now go and see in 3D. Understood? So it's very easy to do modeling in the Revit. So other than that, you want to see some rendering features or all options are available. So you can click on render, you can see on the different shaded effects. So what are the different shaded effect, realistic colors. So these will show the realistic colors, right? So various options are there. When you go and see, you can find out. Now you can see the realistic, so brick walls. So when you go for rendering, this will give a very good output for the projects. So I hope this particular video help you to understand the basic concept of Revit. So in upcoming video, we'll be showing in depth how to use Revit and make a complete model using Autodesk Revit part. So thank you for watching.